Many of us have our true motives, those things that we really want at the end of the day from other people, whether it's to sell something or to get a job or even to have a romantic partnership with somebody. But the problem arises when you start to dismiss people and toss them aside so nonchalantly if you perceive that they're not going to fulfill that immediate need of yours. So, for example, when I was in college and 95% of the time I was just pursuing girls, I used to think that if somebody wasn't going to be a potential partner for me, then I could just cut them off and have nothing to do with them. And the reason that's problematic is not only because it's unethical, because you wouldn't want people using you and tossing you aside the second they got a chance, but also because you stand to miss out on a lot of different ways in which people can actually offer you value. And so I want to outline just a few of those different ways in this video to hopefully broaden your perspective a little bit and make you more receptive to other people. So the first way in which someone can add value to your life, even if they can't fulfill your immediate desires, is by potentially introducing you to somebody else who could. In other words, networking is a very powerful tool, and it applies in all different scenarios. So if you're trying to meet a romantic partner and you think someone's not a good fit for you, it doesn't mean they don't have any friends who could be. If you want to get a job and you think someone doesn't really have any say in the hiring process, doesn't mean they don't work with somebody else who does. And if you just dismiss people outright, you'd never know that, much less be able to take advantage of it. So instead, you have to hang in there and build rapport with that person so that when the opportunity arises for them to want to introduce their friends to you, then you're available. So they can say something like, hey, I know a guy who can do that, or I know a girl you might like, or something like that. Another way in which people can help you is by social proofing you. So social proofing is this concept where you demonstrate to the people that you're interested in that you are a likable and valuable person by surrounding yourself with others who think that way. Because once the people you're interested in see that there's a bunch of people around you, then they're going to start to believe that, because there has to be a reason for that. It's much less threatening, too, to be able to go up to somebody and say, hey, come hang out with us instead of just come hang out with me. Because then they not only can be part of your life, but they can also be part of your social circle, which provides a lot of value for them in many different ways. So it's always good to surround yourself with people because you never know who's watching or how they're evaluating you. And lastly, if you're going to pass up an opportunity to hang out with somebody because you don't think they're worth your time, then you got to ask yourself, what else are you going to do with your time that's so much more interesting or productive? Because if it's me, then 9 times out of 10, I'm probably just going to end up sitting around at home doing nothing, which achieves absolutely nothing. But if you actually go out there and hang out with somebody and are active and you live life, then you at least have a possibility of achieving something and seeing your life go in different and better directions. And that's always a win regardless of what happens next. So to summarize, again, the lesson here is don't be so quick to dismiss people just because you think they have nothing to offer you. Because they do, and we outlined just the bare minimum in this video. So go out there, make some new friends, be receptive to people, and the next time someone asks you to hang out with them, say yes and just see where it takes you. So hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.